Love 15.
So here's the key. What's going to make the difference in this match?
I think players being able to take their opportunities. There's going to be big hitting from both girls, good use of the court. Whoever can take the short ball and be aggressive.
Technically, is there a weakness on either side?
I think you'd have to give the edge to Ivanovic over power. Foot speed is very similar.
Oh. 15-14.
Couple of chances here early for Daniela Hantuchova. 2 break points.
Nervous start results in a service break against Ivanovic in the opening game. 1-love Hantuchova.
Hantuchova is the one that has come out all guns blazing here. Good shot making.
Love.
These two are respectively the youngest and the oldest players remaining in the tournament. In the women's singles, youngest Ivanovic, 20 years and 2 months. The oldest, Daniela Hantuchova, at 24 years and 9 months.
Also You're old the lowest. At 24. What does that tell you on the women's tour?
Game, Hantuchova.
2 games to love. Love game for Hantuchova. Not only the youngest and oldest, but the highest and lowest ranked players left. Ivanovic currently number 3, the highest ranked player remaining. And Hantuchova, the lowest, number 9.
Love.
This is what Hantuchova did to Radwanska. Just made her run, run,
15
and
all.
run.
It's exactly how Hantuchova played. Angel Jimenez, a former tour player himself, now works out of the Sanchez Casal Tennis Academy, where Daniela Hantuchova has been spending a lot of time.
And the time spent there certainly shows in her
15,
improved
13.
fitness.
It's interesting, isn't it? You look at Ana Ivanovic right now and she looks slow. You know, she's nervous. She hasn't run out those first couple of games where you just have to get that all out of your system. Sometimes it will just take maybe a long point. She needs to get this serve working though. First serve percentage is at 50.
That's better.
Well, this point will help Ivanovic. Good setup there for the forehand. Good racket preparation.
Great point. Last 2 points, Ivanovic has been ready to serve, and Hantuchova has turned away,
30-40.
plucked the racket strings and made her wait. Let's see what she does here.
Well, I think Alison Lang at some point shortly will give Daniela Hantuchova a warning.
Pretty much the same thing there. Ivanovic was ready. Had to pause again, wait for Hantuchova. Double break. Hantuchova 3-love in the first set.
It's too good.
Crisp and clean. Hantuchova has been like that from the start.
15-love. all.
Photographers courtside just trying to get that perfect shot.
They take enough.
Well, they do. And the lenses are big enough.
Four. 15-13.
Two schools of thought in barracking for Ivanovic. There's come on Anna, which is good and which is preferable to go Anna.
Gary.
Well, it's true.
30 all.
Smart play from Hantuchova, just forcing the issue, making Ivanovic attempt the pass, just pushing that long, still to find the range. Ivanovic.
First opportunity for Ivanovic.
Deuce.
You just saw Daniela Hantuchova inquire of the umpire there, that noise. What happens is when the server tosses the ball up, Ana Ivanovic moves in, and it's the noise that her shoes makes on the court Daniela was asking about.
There's a lot more squeaking rebound ace than there is on this court surface.
Oh, and there's squeaking all throughout the point as well. So nice forehand is from Hantuchova. Very effective. It's flat and it's low. Game point.
There was half a chance for Ivanovic, but quickly snuffed out by Hantuchova, and she leads 4-love.
Hantuchova leads 4 games to love, first set. $15
Packed house, hardly a murmur.
all.
I think waiting for Ivanovic to give them something to cheer about.
Well, that first serve, 159 kilometres an hour. Hantuchova being aggressive off it immediately. Once again, though, off the second serve from Ivanovic, giving Hantuchova plenty of time with these returns.
If you listen carefully, just as Ivanovic tosses the ball up to serve, you'll hear the cascade of camera shutters.
Let's go service.
Double fault. 15-40.
15-14.
Nightmare developing here for Ana Ivanovic.
Concerned looks on the faces of Ana Ivanovic's friends box. They'd like this swinging forehand volley though. Still in trouble on serve at 30-40.
Deuce.
The ball's too short from Ivanovic, allowing Hantuchova to play aggressively.
Game, Hantuchova.
That's too good.
That's just hitting with confidence and with depth and with power. And
Precision. The first serve had Ivanovic in trouble straight away, and this was the next shot.
determination.
Fire in the eyes. Look at that from Hantuchova.
I mean, for Ivanovic, this is a bit like swimming upstream at Niagara Falls, isn't it?
Well, she better do something pretty quickly. There's a change of pace from Hantuchova. That ball landing well inside the service line. Ivanovic maybe just looking for the big flat one. So good mix up there from that lady.
40 love.
Sometimes matches too do get away from you very quickly, and Ivanovic really has to sit down. If she loses this game, she has to go to the change of ends and really assess what she has done well and what she hasn't done well in that first set.
At the moment, she's not part of the match at all.
Not at all. 3 set points.
Won't need any more than the one. 6 games to love in 25 minutes. Daniela Hantuchova.
Love 15.
So she has to try not to panic, Ana Ivanovic, which may not be that easy at this point. Take it point by point.
15 all.
A good first serve.
Fifteen 13.
No, she picked the right way, Ivanovic. Hantuchova had plenty of time to hit that backhand cross-court, but went straight up the line. Ivanovic was waiting.
Something to build on. Go the cameras. Good serve again.
40 30.
Ivanovic continually stretched. Hantuchova pretty much always in command.
Deuce.
Continuing on from yesterday, Daniela Hantuchova, where she just used the court brilliantly. Just didn't play up and down the court, went for the lines, opened up the court, moved forward.
Advantage, Ivanovic.
She knows how important this first game is, Ana Ivanovic, to try and change the tempo of this match.
Let's first service.
Well, she ran in a circle, Ivanovic. Here goes the lob. Instead of keeping an eye on the ball, she ran up the middle of the court instead of following the ball when it went over the head. See how far away from the ball she is when it bounces. Really has to make an adjustment to get over there to the backhand side and unable to do it. Too good.
Advantage, Hantuchova.
Taking the second serve nice and early, Hantuchova, nice and flat, straight up the line in a commanding position. Easy put away. It's been the story of this match so far.
It's out. She's going to challenge the call, Hantuchova.
The ball's pulled out.
It would have given her the break of serve. It's called out. I think you'll find it is out. Waiting for the Hawkeye. Here we come.
Good.
Oh, it's good. It's good. So she's got the break at the beginning of the second set. 7 games in a row. 6-love, 1-love. Hantuchova.
Love.
It's hard to imagine. We've got a capacity crowd here, not from the lack of input. They're looking for something to be excited about. Looking for a contest, but it's totally one-sided at the moment. Paltry second serve from Hantuchova gets the treatment from Ivanovic.
Good return there from Ivanovic. She obviously has decided that she needs to do something drastic. This isn't what the score is supposed to be at the semi-final stage of a major tournament.
She'll challenge that.
Hantuchova is challenging the call on the right service line. The ball's pulled out.
Pretty good chance of getting the call too, I'd say. Ball was called out.
I think it looked good to me.
Perfect.
Get the ball back. $15 all.
Not too sure what Daniela wanted there. Oh, smart play, Hantuchova.
13-15.
Ivanovic at the net. Hantuchova was smart enough to know not to go for the passing shot on the first one. She just played it across court and dipping. Ivanovic had to hit up. And then the next one was the one that went for the winner. Oh.
30 all.
Once again, Hantuchova set that point up beautifully. Got the shot she wanted. This one here just overplaying. Missing by a long way.
$40-30. game, Hantuchova. Hantuchova leads 2 games to love, second set.
Well, I
Exactly.
certainly wouldn't have predicted the scoreline. Ivanovic having a great day yesterday, beating Venus Williams for the first time in a terrific contest. An affair of hard hitting on both sides. 2 sets, but a terrific match. And to come out here today and not be able to win a game so far in this match,
Let's for service.
I'm stunned.
Let's for service.
Well, you and I are hard put for something to say, and the crowd is speechless also.
Well, they expected
A
such a
contest.
much better contest here.
Oh. 15 love.
I think at this point, that is the only thing that's going to save Ana Ivanovic, is if Daniela Hantuchova starts making some unforced errors. She's only made 8 unforced errors in this match.
Oh. 30 love.
For a new racket. Other one's doing a pretty good job.
Sure was. Except the last 2 points, which were unforced errors.
Oh. 40 love.
The best serve yet. Not the biggest, but the best.
Wait, please. Forty 15. Forty 13.
Mum sitting courtside.
Along with everybody else breathless here in anticipation of Ivanovic perhaps getting on the scoreboard. It was out, yes. She's going to challenge the call, Ivanovic.
Ivanovic is challenging the call on the left-hand side.
A reasonable
Ball
challenge,
balance.
but I don't like her chances. Oh,
Yep.
she's right. Well done.
Replay the points.
Ana Ivanovic just asking the umpire, Elson Lang, is that game? Of course, Daniela Hantuchova ran that ball down, but that was Ivanovic's point in the overall before. She was there to hit the ball. In the umpire's opinion, she didn't have a play on the ball.
Deuce.
Well, when it goes wrong, like I said before, this is a nightmare.
I just mistimed the leap. when things aren't going your way.
Advantage Ivanovic.
That's the game to Ivanovic at last, after 8 straight games to Hantuchova.
Ana Ivanovic's mum actually left at the end of the last game. She was sitting next to that seat that Scott Burns is in, the gentleman in the black shirt in the front row. Anna's mother was there.
Yes. Hasn't had a chance at too many of those, Ivanovic.
Love 14.
Tight second serve from Hantuchova, just 134 Ks. Ivanovic doing a good job of moving around it, hitting the forehand and coming forward.
Best chance here for Ivanovic, love 40. Late getting there, hitting up and out.
She had to cover a lot of court though, Ivanovic. On the second serve, she decided to run around the serve and hit the off forehand, so she was out of the court when she hit the off forehand, and then when Hantuchova just got it back down the line, just too much court for Ivanovic to cover. That's good work. Solid as a rock, Daniela Hantuchova. Good first serve. There's the big flat forehand. When they go in, they're very effective, both forehand and backhand. Not much margin for error.
It's out.
Game.
So, a break. The first break of serve for Ana Ivanovic. Hands-on hits Hantuchova. It's just a double checking with the umpire. Are you sure she won't challenge?
Well, the return of serve from Ivanovic was actually going out until it hit the net and landed in. So a little bit of good fortune there for Ana Ivanovic. but she'll take anything she can get at this stage.
Love 15.
Cast a despairing look to her boxer supporters then, Ivanovic.
All.
That's better stuff from Ivanovic.
30-15.
That's the fastest serve of the match from Ana Ivanovic, 173 kilometres an hour. Set the point up well. Willing herself to play better.
Hantuchova is challenging the call on the right service line. Ball's all good.
Let's see what Hawkeye says. Call was good. Hantuchova believes it was out. Oh, perfect again.
40-15. Hantuchova has 2 challenges remaining. Game.
Some winners flying from Ivanovic's racket, and she's ahead in the second set, can you believe? 3 games to 2.
15 love.
That's going for a little bit too much. Hantuchova.
15 all.
Knew that Ivanovic was on that side of the court. And she had to hit it perfectly.
Second ace for Hantuchova. Not that she's needed too many. She has played impossibly well. Hantuchova.
Game. Hantuchova.
3 games all,
3 games
1
all,
break
second
of serve
set.
each way. She had the early advantage in this set, Hantuchova, after ripping through the first set, 6-love, and then led 2-love at the break before Ivanovic got on the board. After she did, Mum left, couldn't take it anymore. But now that Ana has broken
15
back and is in this set here at 3-all. Mum's back in the front row. And like a very substantial percentage of the crowd here at courtside on the Rod Laver Arena, they are just willing her on.
Well played, Daniela Hantuchova.
15-all.
Serving better, picking her shots better.
30-15.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get out of the way of that ball. Ivanovic followed her. She's trying to run around it.
Thank you.
It's a bit sluggish.
Thank you.
Big point. Gee, there's a let off. Second serve right in the hitting zone. Hantuchova hasn't missed too many of these today. Those were the shots that were working for Ivanovic. Just seemed to get tangled in her own feet there. Almost like she needed to take one more step before she hit the ball. And then after she hit it, she just almost fell into the shot.
Ivanovic.
Going back to the forehand side of Ivanovic. Too short. Way too short from Ana Ivanovic on that ball. Will she go out wide again?
Something had to go her way.
Well, the net's been a little bit kind. There was another forehand that was going out when Ivanovic was down this end a couple of games ago and it landed in. I think it was to break serve, as a matter of fact.
That's correct. Come on, you've had a good run. So Ivanovic keeps her nose in front on the scoreboard in the second set, 4 games to 3.
Lovely.
That's what Ivanovic hasn't been able to do up until now, is to get a head start on Hantuchova on the Slovakian service games. And an error.
Well, that's a tight forehand from Ivanovic, excuse me, from Hantuchova. The ball was low. It didn't really get up all that much. So Hantuchova had to drop the racket head down, but she didn't get enough racket head speed. And that's why the ball went long.
I was distracted momentarily watching the corps of press photographers, and even when Hantuchova is serving, 90% of them are still focused on Ivanovic.
There's a few hundred courtside. The majority are on the side opposite to the umpire, and then there's a handful behind the umpire as well. And then at various locations throughout the stadium.
Oh. 15-14.
2 points here for Ivanovic to take control of the second set. Look at the determination.
Who would have thought?
Yes. It's 6-love, 2-love. It was an impossible dream. Well, some tension in the racket arm of Daniela Hantuchova produces her second double fall to the match, and a service break to give Ivanovic the lead. 5-3 and serving for the second set.
A tight forehand, a tight backhand, and a double fault from Hantuchova. The difficult thing for Hantuchova is that because she hits the ball so flat, when the ball gets away from her on that forehand side, she doesn't have the ability to hit a bit of topspin to bring it back into court. It still remains flat.
Let's for service.
And that's okay if the ball comes straight at you. But when it's wide, you need that variety.
Straight down the tee for an ace.
13-love.
first ace of the match for Ana Ivanovic.
Well, unlike the first set, Ivanovic is there to make the shots now.
40 love.
And tension in the face of Hantuchova. 3 set points for Ana Ivanovic. Crowd rise to their feet. They find their voice in support of this semi-final contest. A set all. Daniela Hantuchova and Ana Ivanovic.
Love 15.
Well, this is what got Ivanovic back into the match in the second set. Big returning. She hit a couple of outright winners that have really displayed her intentions in this third set. Oh, smart shot, Hantuchova.
15 all.
Pulled wide on the backhand and just kept that very low, made the volley difficult for the incoming Ivanovic.
Ivanovic is challenging the call on the left far sideline.
Full called.
Ball was called out.
Yeah. Return to serve, Anna is challenging, and I think the ball is wide.
Indeed.
30-15. Ivanovic has 2 challenges remaining. Ivanovic is challenging the call on the right service line. The ball was called good.
Wow. 2 challenges on successive points. On the serve this time, she's saying it was out by that much. Let's see. She's right.
30 all. 30 all.
Scott Burns on the right, Sven Grunefeld on the left.
A bit more positive vibe around the supporters box now.
Did a lot of work in that point, Ivanovic, to try and get the shot that she wanted, running around the backhand and getting the forehand and just overhitting it.
Game, Hantuchova, new ball please.
Superb.
15 love.
Here's a big off forehand, Ivanovic. Takes a big swing on that one, has plenty of time though. Tough to hit a winner from back there. Well played. Missed that forehand again from Hantuchova. We talked about it early in that second set, the flatness of it. Unless she times it absolutely perfectly, there's no margin. No topspin on that shot.
14 love.
Impressive service game, concluding with an ace, her second of the match for Ivanovic.
One game all, final
Love
set.
game, 1-1 in the third. Just to crack a few winners off the second serve from Hantuchova. Lucky they didn't get a racket on that one. 151 K, solid second serve. Perfectly placed. Challenge the call. Fault called.
Are you challenging? Hantuchova is challenging the
I
call.
thought so.
On the left side, the ball's called out.
A double fault if it is out. It is off by some margin.
15 all.
Forehand error
Hantuchova has 2 challenges remaining.
from Hantuchova. There's an opportunity early in the third opening up for, perhaps, for Ivanovic at 15:30. On her toes, Ivanovic, she's right back in this now, an even money chance. Tried hard.
That's a good point, good use of the court.
14-30.
Oh
Love
dear.
15.
Aggressive play, Ivanovic.
15 all.
And she's taking it up to Hantuchova now, which
Well, it certainly didn't look that way. That
Didn't happen,
six
did
love,
it?
2 love. Only winning 9 points in the first set, Ana Ivanovic.
Thirty 15.
They're doing a good job of clawing their way back into this match. Serving second in this third set, though, just adds a little bit of pressure. That forehand again. Ivanovic pulls Hantuchova wide. That's when she draws the error.
Fault.
Smart shot from Daniela Hantuchova just to come underneath this ball. Haven't seen too many drop shots in this match. Ivanovic, even though she's a lot quicker than what she was, she gets there but just cannot get that ball over the net, even though she opened the racket face. That's a tough shot.
2-all. Neither player seriously challenged at this point on serve.
2 games all.
Applause from the sidelines. Good job. Well done to get back into this match for Ivanovic. That's the longest rally of this match. And Ivanovic wins. Hantuchova finds the net.
Love 15.
Who will be able to produce their best tennis as the third set of this match progresses?
Well, that point just exemplified the turnaround that we've seen through the second set in the early part. Isn't she happy about that? Up 15.
15 all.
No.
She was running the right way.
30-15.
Ivanovic had covered a tremendous amount of court. There's the forehand. She was going to throw a lob up here. You can see she took her other hand off and opened the racket face, just unable to control it.
I don't know who that was directed at.
30 all.
I'm not sure. Nice backhand from Ivanovic.
Well, she was looking right at Hantuchova.
Oh no, she was actually looking at the
Was she?
umpire. Maybe she was
Ah.
talking about possibly the serve.
It's 30 all.
Big point, this one. 2 all, 30 all. That's a smart
40.
serve.
When she finally decided to play the ball.
Game over. Fifteen love.
Thought there was a bit of trouble here from Ivanovic. She came into the net, it was a let cord, but nice touch on the volley.
That lob kept her in the point, and she's won it.
Sven
30
Grunfeld out of
love.
his seat courtside. It's hard to control your emotions from time to time, particularly in the third set of a semi-final of a Grand Slam event. Too good. Perfect depth.
30-15.
Straight through the line of flight and that big forehand.
Straight through the line as well.
30
Shot was there. Some sage advice from the stands. Don't worry about it, Anna.
Another huge point here, 30 all, 2-3.
It's out too.
14.
She pushed it. Just got tight.
Great point.
Hantuchova was looking for that wide serve. She thumped it cross court, and Ivanovic knew what she wanted to do. She knew that she wanted to come in, but she couldn't quite get enough on it. Couldn't make herself hit the shot.
Powerful forehand drive.
Dios.
Too powerful for Hantuchova. Saves the break point.
Yes, but on this occasion, both these forehands from Hantuchova, you know what she tried to do with it was the first time she tried to put any loop on the ball instead of hitting it, like she's done for 5 matches here at the Australian Open. That's good serve.
Ivanovic.
Bit like a hermit crab there, Hantuchova, just back into the shell.
Certainly that serve wasn't back into the shell from Ivanovic. 168 kilometres an hour, right up the tee. Game point. So when she has break point, Hantuchova eases back on the forehand, and when Ivanovic has a game point,
She hits out.
That's what pressure does to you.
Playing a little too carefully in an effort to win the point and losing it as a consequence.
Advantage Ivanovic.
Turning into a real scrap.
Dios.
It would be impolite and just plain untruthful to call it a dogfight, but then we couldn't call it a catfight either.
It is very tight. Both these girls are just hoping that the other one is going to miss.
Gee, Hantuchova wants this point. Not going to get it. So game point again for Ivanovic.
Another good serve from Ivanovic.
Advantage.
2 excellent serves up the tee. in the first court. That's well played.
Yes.
This backhand sets the point up. It creates the angle. Hantuchova moves forward. And that swinging forehand volley.
Wow.
Advantage, Ivanovic.
Gee. A slice backhand drop shot. That's what drew the error. Courageous shot, though, from Ivanovic.
There was no margin on it.
None.
She's going to challenge.
Challenge the call on the right sideline.
Called out. Game point, tense game, long game here on the Ivanovic serve. The first imperative for her is to hold serve. That's out. So it's deuce again.
Deuce.
3 millimeters, 4 millimeters.
Just enough.
Faults. Advantage. Ivanovic. Ivanovic has one challenge remaining.
Well,
She should have stopped and challenged them.
For me, just came off the back of the line.
well, if you lose that split second of opportunity to challenge in a
It's
point,
gone.
it's gone.
That's right.
And this ball for mine is out.
She knew it there.
But she only has one challenge remaining.
That was pretty vital. Would have been vital. Deuce. Ace. Take that. Fourth ace for Ivanovic. Well, how vital is this game when they come to write chapter and verse on this match? Minutes this game's been going.
And it's not over yet.
Hantuchova's just had the one break point. but she said she put that away.
It was cautious, wasn't it? The shot beforehand from Ivanovic. The serve was excellent. This one's the winner, but the shot before that one.
This must be the 5th or 6th game point for Ivanovic. At last, 13 minutes, over 13 minutes. 3 games all.
3 games all, final set.
Pinpoint accuracy from Hantuchova. Right on the line. Ivanovic turns away for the towel and makes Hantuchova wait. Oh, she's complaining about it, Hantuchova. What a cheek. You can almost read her lips. What's she doing? How dare she hold me up?
It's good first serve, though, by Hantuchova.
That's good. Love game. Something of a statement there from Hantuchova after the struggle by Ivanovic on her serve. 4-3 Hantuchova, 3rd set.
Final set. Love.
The approach shot wasn't good enough from Ivanovic. She's got the idea to come in, but if you're going to do that, you really must pull your opponent out of position to give yourself an easier volley. Hantuchova not fooled by that. point from Ana Ivanovic. First one side, then the other, going for the lines, coming forward, and this isn't an easy shot either. The off swinging forehand volley.
Real display of aggressive emotion from Ivanovic. She's going to challenge? No, she won't. She's only got one challenge left. She'll accept the call. She doesn't want is another saga on serve here. Got it. 4-all. A more comfortable service game.
4 games all time.
Speaking of comfort zone, Hantuchova's not been threatened at all on her own serve. Ivanovic kept urging her on, willing her on. Hasn't been taken to deuce on serve in this set, Hantuchova. Oh, that's out. Yes, out.
Hantuchova's challenging the
yes,
call
she is
on the
getting
right
challenged.
baseline. The ball's
Call
called out.
was slightly delayed by the linesman. I think he was right. Call is out. Hawkeye says out.
Lovely fishing.
Big first step for Ivanovic.
Love 13. As Hantuchova has one challenge remaining.
2 big steps on the Hantuchova serve.
The 5th double fault from Daniela Hantuchova in this match.
Wow.
That's the way to hang in the point from Ana Ivanovic. Hantuchova had created a terrific angle with the backhand cross court. Ivanovic way out of court, managed to get it back, but she got it back deep.
2 chances for Ivanovic, and this would set her up to serve for the match. That was an impossible scenario an hour ago.
Ms. Hantuchova is challenging the call.
She's got a challenge. She's only got the
On
one
the right
challenge
service line,
left.
the ball's called out.
Called fault. Desperation time for Hantuchova. Out called. Hawkeye confirms out.
Second service.
Oh, she went for it, Ivanovic.
No challenges remaining.
Off the second serve. Wasn't such a bad idea, but not coming off. Hantuchova, no more challenges in this set.
She might regret that.
Replay the points.
Was called out and corrected by the linesman.
Ms. Ivanovic is challenging the call on the right baseline.
But Ivanovic is going to
Ball
challenge.
good.
So we've got a call, then we've got a correction, and we've got a challenge. So, of course, the ball is out, then it's game.
It's on the line. It's got to be good.
Look at that.
Replay the points.
Umpire says replay the point.
The line just called out and then corrected it.
And no one has any challenges left. So we have to play like in the olden days.
Well, there's no laughter down on the court because it's critical time for Hantuchova, 30-40. Oh, goodness me. How did Ivanovic manage to get that ball back over the net? Hantuchova can't believe it. Well, near capacity, about 14,000 people in the Rod Laver Arena. Muted early, but in full voice now. A fight back this has been.
That's too good. Steady play, Hantuchova under all sorts of pressure, and this point goes in behind Ivanovic. Ace number 5. Served a world is served throughout this match. The one up the tee.
Well, it was a circuitous route to get here, and at times it looked as though it was an impossible ask, but she arrives at match points. Ana Ivanovic, after a wipeout, 6-love to her opponent in the first set. Premature eruption of joy from the Ivanovic fan club. Two hours, 10 minutes, Ivanovic, a squeal of delight, can't believe that she's through to the final of the Australian Open. Standing ovation, Ivanovic salutes the crowd.